Hello and welcome to Smart Tools in 10. I'm Dr. Jeff Langmaid here with Dr. Jason Deitch, part of your Smart Chiropractor team. And today we are talking WebExercises. A brand new patient app was just released. We haven't had the opportunity to test it just yet, but we wanted to highlight some of what we've seen so far and give you some encouragement to get out there and utilize WebExercises. It is a part of your Smart Chiropractor membership, and we had an unbelievable initial influx of adoption of the tool and the service, and we want to make sure and remind you that it's there. And even as you transition from maybe telehealth predominant the last month more back into that practice, and you're picking up, rebuilding, and getting back at it, WebExercises is just as viable of a tool for in-office as it is out of office. We're going to break that down and more. Jason, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. This is a super cool new addition to an already really cool feature of the Smart Chiropractor. It's an awesome way to sort of extend and make it even easier for people to keep you in their pocket. And it is another way to keep your name in their face on a regular basis as part of the resource team that gives people what they need to know to live their best life. And above and beyond making spinal adjustments, that really is the way we should be perceived by people. Sort of the quarterback of the wellness team that's going to help them improve their health and well-being, decrease their risk of outside foreign invaders, and really do their best to understand the consciousness and action steps they need to live their best life. Again, our job is to help keep you focused on what you can do, as opposed to all the things you can't control and can't do, to help you understand how to make sense of all of this craziness, what your message, what your voice should be, how to share that voice consistently, how to keep teaching and inviting consistently so that people really learn to continually learn from you and experience great experiences with you. This is another one of those really awesome things, Jeff. I'm digging it a lot. I'm looking forward to actually downloading it myself.
That's it. And I think one of the pieces that you talked about, Jason, is just right then, download it yourself. As a doc, you have access to this stuff. So if you are watching this video, be sure to play with it from the patient's side, right? You have the opportunity to create a ton of accounts, create one for yourself, see how it looks, see how it feels. I'm jazzed because I love to see partners of ours innovating, because then we get to bring those innovations to you, which is that's awesome. So get out there and have fun with it. Something that Jason and I were talking about before we hopped on is this is just one of those tools that is, it doesn't matter how you practice chiropractic. I'm going to say that almost 99.99999% of chiropractors can utilize WebExercises and have it really benefit them. And here's two separate ways that I think about it. One is that if you are a doc who's really focused on active care and rehab, and you might even do that in your practice, you have that as a service, awesome. One thing that you can do is utilize this and mirror your specific. We have thousands of exercises, and you can build in your own. So create what you're having your patients do in the practice and empower them to take that active care at home as well. Even if they're coming in and paying you for that service in your practice, this is just a great reminder. It's a great additional resource. It's a great way to connect with them beyond your four walls. Now, on the other side, if you really don't have any additional modalities, you're really focused on delivering the adjustment in your practice, and that is your sole focus, great. This gives you the opportunity to talk about motion beyond your four walls. You're going to notice a trend here, right? It gives you the opportunity to not necessarily have to bring it into your practice, but it gives you the benefit to coach people up, guide them towards what's best. I think all of us as chiropractors can agree that movement is a quintessential function of life, and we want our patients moving their bodies, whether we're assisting with that segmentally in the practice, and ideally, whether they're doing their exercises at home, whether it's specific regional things or whether it's just whole body fitness and wellness. WebExercises gives you the platform to deliver that message. Previously, I know a lot of that went sort of through an email system, which is awesome, but now you really can tailor it to them. They can have it in an app I'm going to encourage everybody, explore, and then let us know in the comments what you see, how you like it as you dive in, because we're going to also dive in later today. Jason?
It's yet another tool for you to put out there, give to your people. It shows that you care. I was doing a program the other day teaching I guess, private group of chiropractors, and their question to me was, what do I believe are the conversations we should be having in our communities? And basically, just to sort of, piggyback on what you said a moment ago, I believe in speaking in undeniable truths, things that are unarguable. Not that there's not crazy people that'll argue about anything, but for the most part, they are irrefutable. And exercise is one of those things. Forgive me if you heard me say this before, but I'm going to repeat it again because it matters. And that is that if the benefits of exercise could be packaged in a pill, it would most likely be mandatory for everyone. There are that many positive side effects for our overall health and well-being, mentally, physically, spiritually, on every level. We've even learned in school, motion is life. You've heard it. Many of you may have said that thousands of times. So if that's the case, then one of the conversations, one of the ways we can be connecting with people very simply is that exercise is essential now more than ever. And if you're not exercising because of pain, we can help you get back to exercising. And if you are exercising and experiencing pain because of your exercise, we can help you there too. Again, making the distinction between soreness and pain. So this is just another one of those sort of communication tools that helps to connect with people where they are and really supports them in taking the actions they need to be taking. And it connects the dots between what you do, whether it's pain relief, life enhancement, performance enhancement, fill in the blanks, right? Some of you want to talk rehab, some of you want to talk performance. All that's great. You do you. But these tools can help all of us wherever we are on that conversational spectrum. I just want to give a heads up and a thanks to Dave Cruz, creator of WebExercises, great friend, great partner, great dude. Just tons of love and respect for his innovation, dedication to serving chiropractors, and I'll say all kinds of health professionals. Real superstar guy, real superstar program, and we're really proud to give this to all of you as part of our program.
That's it. I want to give a special incentive, maybe. If anybody that's watching this can do the second picture that this Superman thing and stay balanced, I want to give extra credit and I want to see a picture. So drop it down below. That would be awesome because that definitely looks challenging. I think the context for an app like this that's also really important is just the ongoing communication that it gives you with your patients, right? As you can see with the WebExercises, they have provider education, superior results, patient engagement. And with none of that does it say, they're not limiting themselves, and you shouldn't limit your application of the program to just, I just send a bunch of exercises. That's sort of the bottom level, right? Is yes, you're providing them with guided exercise and stretching that they can do at home, which is critically important. The next level to that is, why are you doing it? And that's where it gets down to, I think, their three tenets here, which all of us should really hold true, right? It's about, you being educated, right? When you dive into their templates, when you can see what's going on, when you can share and really, manifest that in the app and understand, okay, what's out there? That's education for you to better guide and direct maybe what's going on in your rehab space, which is cool. Just thinking about things in a slightly different way because I know we all get into our ruts. Second word there is patient engagement. Again, this is about engaging with people. It's about helping them become more proactive. It's about empowering them ultimately to make great decisions for their health care. There's no higher calling than us as chiropractors to do that. And a tool like this enables you directly with those patients that are in active care to be able to get to them and guide them. And then the third one is something that we're always looking for, which is superior results. And we all know the power of the adjustment is incredible. We see the research. We see it every day in the outcomes we get in our practices. However, I don't think any of us are blind to the fact that when a patient comes in, they're living that other 23 hours and 45 minutes or whatever it might be doing their thing. And if they're coming in, whatever that duration may be, they're probably not coming in daily. It's more than that. And that's a lot of time for things to get bogged down and stresses to come upon a person that create abnormal movement patterns, functional disabilities, you name it. Bottom line is lack of performance and or pain. So when you have an opportunity to have an additional tool as part of the Smart Chiropractor, such as WebExercises and their new patient app, that enables you to increase and improve your outcome and results. And I'm going to say one more thing that I see missing up there. We might get at Dave and rib him a little bit. It's about patient satisfaction as well. I got a feeling that the more that you're communicating and engaging with your patients, with your health tribe, the more opportunity you have to create additional revenue sources, which we can dive into another day entirely. This could be a platform for that, but it enables you to really get people saying, man, my doc's going above and beyond. And having the ability to communicate through a portal such as an app, just a win all the way around. So if you haven't checked out the app, please download it, comment below, let us know. We're going to be checking it out. Jason literally emailed this to me before we hopped on. We haven't even had the opportunity to dive fully into this app, but we're jazzed to do so. Jason, closing thoughts as we wrap up this Smart Tools and Tech.
Let's keep our eye on the ball, and that's we're here to serve as many people as we can. And our focus and our goal is to inspire them to live their innate potential. Use the words that you think fit and feel appropriate. But in today's day and age, I think everybody's looking for a little bit more positivity, a little bit more leadership, a little bit more direction, and more of us as health professionals to let people know that it's going to be okay, that you do have to stand up for your rights and you have to pay attention and you have to be aware, but we don't have to just sit at home in fear, basically waiting, praying, and hoping for the lottery ticket of the pharmaceutical industry to save all of us. There is another way, and the more and more of us that sort of stay calm, stay cool, and communicate effectively, leading people who otherwise are just going to sit watching the mainstream media and believe what they're telling them as fact and as the truth, unless we speak up just a little bit louder and get together in a little bit more of a coordinated manner, there are a lot of people that are going to continue to be very confused and therefore very sick. This is our opportunity. Listen, there's never, truly, I know we say this over and over again, but there's never been a more important and more valuable opportunity, because people now are paying attention to their level of health at a whole different volume or attention level than ever before. So if you've got something that you believe can contribute to people being healthier, or can contribute to their reducing their risk of getting sick by living in pain and on drugs, then you've got something important and valuable to share with people and let them know about. Whether you're doing it through telehealth, whether you're doing it through coaching through the app and through WebExercises, whether you're doing it on your table, or whether you're doing it like we are through live presentations where you're teaching and inviting consistently, the key is those are all parts of the job. That you are not just a technician with two hands and a table and no brain, no mouth, and no heart. You have the ability to first earn the ability to adjust people by sharing with people how much you care, by demonstrating to people what they need to and could be doing for their better health, and by consistently inviting them to take a next step towards their better health by working with you.
Invite them to take the next step, get out there, utilize the toolkit. Any questions that you have, feel free to leave them down below. Keep up the engagement in the group. I'm going to post something about this separately, but we have over 80% engagement in this group, which is awesome. That tells me that you are getting value out of it. You are contributing. Keep up the fantastic work. Let us know when and where we can help, and we will keep showing up and doing the best we can to help guide you on that journey. Have a great day. For Dr. Jason, I'm Dr. Jeff. We'll see you later on. Bye-bye. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to the Smart Chiropractor. We are posting videos on how you can market your chiropractic practice in a way that teach and invites consistently. We have found that is the magic formula to big time growth. So if you like this video, be sure to comment down below, smash that subscribe button, or visit us at thesmartchiropractor.com.